Hi guys, this is how to beat Marvel Avengers, the Last Avenger Standing mission, the Elite Heroic Hive. I'm giving you tips and tricks, but before we continue, please note there are spoilers ahead, so if you're not this far down and you don't want to hear about it, then please do click away. Again, spoilers ahead for this Marvel's Avengers game. If you don't want to hear about this mission, the Last Avenger Standing, then please click away. Otherwise, if you're still here, then you probably want to hear some tips and tricks about this mission. So you've made it this far in the Marvel's Avengers game, the Last Avenger Standing mission. It's actually the final mission in the multiplayer mode. We'll probably have to wait for other DLCs to get other new content from here on out. But as of now, this is, from what I know, the last mission in the multiplayer mode. The Last Avenger Standing mission has quite a warning when you click on it. First of all, it says it's an elite heroic hive and its power level starts 130, which is the maximum level of gears without upgrading them. So you probably need to have grinded a bit to get yourself to experience level 50, as well as to get your gear to at least 130, or you can upgrade it from there and go all the way up to 150, but I don't recommend that quite yet, and listen in to find out why. Anyway, moreover, the description of this mission, the Last Avenger Standing, says, fight through the deepest level of this massive, high-security subterranean installation with a relay of several Avengers. As one Avenger falls, the next takes their place. Once all heroes are down, the mission is lost. So pretty much you have 6 lives, from what I understand. Each Avenger is 1 life. Miss Marvel, Hulk, Iron Man, Black Widow, Thor, and Captain America. And if all 6 of them die, then you lose the mission. The mission, which is this Elite Heroic Hive. You may have gone through normal hives and elite hives before. I believe normal hives are 4 stories, 4 levels, and elite hives are 6 levels. It's just bad guy after bad guy, straight fighting. It's pretty fun. But for this Elite Heroic Hive, there are 14, yes, 14 floors that you have to go through. Sadly, also, this is only a single player mission, and you're not able to do this with friends. I thought that part was a bit disappointing because I like playing the multiplayer with some friends. At first, also, I was worried that this meant you'd have to fight alone. I mean, literally alone, without AI, without the computer helping you, instead of the party of 4. But the good news is you still have your companions. And the better news is, at least in my playthrough, they don't die. Your companions have infinite life. Their life meters were not affected at all by the game. And I think it's just to be true to the part where they say that, when one hero dies, the next one takes their place. So that might be why 1 second, sorry about that. But yeah, that might be why the mission has those undy lives for your teammates. Anyway, so with that, if you just want to go through the mission, sorry. But yeah, with that, if you just want to go through the mission, I recommend getting yourself Iron Man and leveling him up to power level 150, and just DPS, damage per second, yourself with his rocket blast all the way through the 14 floors. Moreover, I have 2 words for you with Iron Man. It's defensive barrier. I never really used this power much before, but I didn't want the stress of getting through 13 floors and dying and having to start over, so I tried to find the most defensive way to not die. The trick is to fix up your skills with Iron Man, power up both your rockets and your defensive barrier. So pretty much all the choices that give you rockets and powers up your rockets, choose those. And then now, with the defensive barrier, choose one of the skills where it reflects back any range damage to you. Now with Iron Man, all I did was once I got into a room, I just flew straight into a corner, put up the barrier, and just sidestepped from the barrier and just shot around as your teammates attack everyone else. I recommend for your teammates getting Hulk, Miss Marvel, and Thor, as they usually are good for groups. They're good at giving out damage, and they're good at controlling groups. So I recommend those 3. It's a bit cheesy, I know. So if you prefer to take it head on with someone else and not hide behind a barrier and shoot from afar, then, you know, by all means go ahead. But if you're looking for an easy way, quicker way to go through the 14 floors without the stress, then that might be it. I also do recommend you have 2 to 3 heroes with at least power level 130, just in case Iron Man dies and you might need to use a second, maybe third hero. You can get all 6, but that might take a lot of grinding time. Another concern about this mission for you might be, because I read around and it says that there's a lot of glitches with this mission. Mainly, there one big spoiler is that this mission is where you unlock exotic gear, which is red colored gear, which is higher than the yellow legendary gear. People were complaining that they were either not getting the gear or they would get exotic gear and it would be level 1, which is the lowest level. You should be getting level 130 gear, and for an exotic, the highest level tiered gear, it should be level 130. But people were saying they're getting level 1 exotic gear or not getting it. I found a forum where the developers replied and said that it is actually not, it's a glitch and not a glitch, where it's actually not guaranteed that you get exotic gear. But for those who did get exotic gear at level 1, then they say that the next patch should fix that. I don't know if it'll upgrade their level 1 exotic gear or what will happen. But either way, I figured, you know, might as well just play it now instead of waiting for the patch, because we don't know when that's coming. Might as well just play it now, because that unlocks exotic gear. So now when you grind and play other missions, you have a chance to get exotic gear. And I haven't tried, but I heard that the DNA boxes might give you the best chances of getting those exotic gear. So anyway, there you go. I think those are the major concerns and my tips for you to hopefully go through this difficult 14-floor mission. Just spam your way with DPS range attacks with Iron Man and hide behind your defensive barrier. Also, with the defensive barrier, if any melee enemies come towards you, then just run to a different corner and set up a barrier again. And then it reflects back all range damage. Just make sure when you sneak out to shoot that, you know, you don't get hit by any ranged attacks, and you go back behind the barrier and those range attacks reflect back. Most of them reflect back. There might be 1 or 2 that go through the barrier. I think by the humanoid android thingy, whatever I forgot, adaptoids, I think they had that one big phase ball thingy that went through, I believe. I'm not sure if anything else goes through. But there you go. Those are my tips and tricks for how to beat Marvel Avengers, the Last Avenger Standing, the Elite Heroic Hive. Hopefully, if you enjoyed this video and it helped you out, please do leave a comment below. And please do watch as we stream. We're on Facebook at Wim Plays, also on Instagram and Twitter. So if this video helped you out, please do comment below, hit the like button, and please do follow us and join our streams. And I'm still looking for people to play with. I play on PC, so would love to have you guys join my streams and play with me. Again, I'm Vince from Wim Plays. Thanks, and hope you enjoyed this video.